Pick a door. The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 48 hours. Door 1. The Painted Eyes. You have entered a weird concrete building. The walls are lined with stone sculptures covered in painted eyes. There is no door, no window, and no sound, except for the phantom hum of an air conditioner that isn't there. There's no food or water here. You must rely on the supplies you brought with you. To maintain your sanity, avoid looking directly at the painted eyes for more than a few seconds. Your goal is to survive for 48 hours. The challenge is the wait. The longer you stay, the heavier the air feels. You must constantly move, even if it's just tapping your fingers to resist the level's attempt to petrify your body. There's no safe place to sleep. If you close your eyes, you will develop Roth syndrome, a condition where you feel the statues moving closer in the dark. Stay awake. Use the adrenaline from your fear to keep your heart beating until the 48-hour mark hits. Door 2. The Summer Hotel. This is the summer resort, a humid hotel complex with tan hallways and a smell of chlorine. It stays at a constant 36 degrees Celsius. Search for Tezzo's art supplies bottles. They contain insulation gel that prevents sunburn. For water, only drink from the clear circular pools in the center of the rooms. Avoid any gray water. It carries a deadly parasite. For rest, use the twin beds in the hotel rooms. But if the TV starts showing red text or Bible verses, cover your ears and leave the room immediately. You are mostly alone, but watch out for light lurkers in the shadows of the pools. If you stay moving and keep your skin covered in gel, they will ignore you. Pick a door. The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 48 hours. Door 1. The Saturation. You have entered the realm of saturation, where the colors are impossibly bright. The grass is a neon green that burns, and the hemisphere hills are a strange geometric sight. This place feels like a digital landscape frozen in a dream of light. If you are hungry, search the multicolored gas stations for a meal. These buildings are eerie and clean, containing snacks that have a plastic seal. They look like brands, you know, but the logos are shifted and unreal. Beware the pixelated mist that starts to congeal. This fog drains the color from the air and makes the ground feel like it isn't real. Do not inhale the vapor, or your lungs will never heal. For rest, stay inside the gas stations to keep your mind clear. Since no entities live here, you have nothing to fear. Just wait out your 48 hours until the exit paths appear. Door 2. The Gilded Atrium. You have entered an endless, decaying Art Deco hotel. A faint, sad piano song plays from the walls, never stopping and never changing. Most guest rooms are locked, but keep trying doors. Some contain rare almond water or canned food, but avoid the wilted flowers in the vases. They release a scent that makes you drowsy and vulnerable. If you see your own reflection in a mirror, moving or grinning, smash the glass immediately. Looking at a reflection for too long will cause permanent paranoia. For rest, go to the 7th floor. There is a group of survivors called the Archivists who have barricaded the suites. They are generally peaceful and will trade information or batteries for untainted food. But remember, you are being watched by the bellhops. These tall, gaunt figures in tattered uniforms are silent until provoked. Do not damage the walls or force open locked doors. If you do, they will chase you while making loud, terrifying brass instrument noises. Pick a door. The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 48 hours. Door 1. Trick or Treat. This is a silent suburban neighborhood trapped in a permanent Halloween night. Jack-o'-lanterns and fake cobwebs line every porch. The streets are non-Euclidean. If you turn a corner and look back, the house you just passed will be gone or replaced by a different one. Every house is fully furnished and stocked. Pick any house and lock the door. Since there are no environmental hazards or collapsing floors, You can find plenty of Halloween candy, clean water in the kitchens, and functional electricity. It is one of the safest places to stock up on calories, though the food tastes slightly off, like a fading memory. For rest, you can sleep in any bedroom. The only real threat is the psychological weight of the silence. The level is a mockery of reality that feels like a hollow stage set. No entities exist here. Anything you think you hear, footsteps on dry leaves or rustling in the bushes, is just the level playing with your head. Stay inside, keep the lights on, and wait for your timer to hit 0. Door 2, the symmetrical cave. You've entered the symmetrical cave, a glowing purple cavern of perfectly geometric stone. The walls don't look natural. They are smooth, polished, and oddly balanced. Look for Tinian crystals. These glowing clusters are your only light source and can power basic machinery. Nearby, you'll find freshwater pools and hidden rations tucked into wall recesses. If you find the land of blockiness, be careful. The floors are brittle cubes that crumble into dust under your weight. For rest, find a crystal pocket. These small gaps in the rock are filled with glowing Tinian crystals. The light stays warm and keeps the air clear while you rest. You are not alone here. Entities are rare, but the environment makes them twice as dangerous. Clumps camouflage against the patterned walls, so always check the stone before you lean against it. Never enter deep, isolated zones, or you will encounter the undying. These are withered, gray-skinned humanoids that wander the dark in a trance. If they sense your heat, they will relentlessly stalk you through the tunnels with a slow, dragging gait. If you hear them, you must escape back to the light as fast as possible. Pick a door. The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 48 hours. Door 1, chaotic structure. You've entered the chaotic structure. It is an endless void of floating blue carpet cubes above a glowing cyan fog. Gravity only exists on the surface of the solids. You can inhale the fog to stay hydrated, as it is diluted almond water. For defense, search for weapon supply crates wedged between cubes. These contain the firearms required to survive. Time and distance are broken here. You must keep moving. Use the anchor gravity to walk on the cubes and keep your orientation. For rest, find a hollow cube to sleep. These are the only spots where gravity is static and safe. Watch the carpet lines. If they rearrange to spell QWERTY comes, a mass of deep blue fractal tentacles will emerge. These limbs are meters long and covered in moist, carpet-like fuzz. QWERTY is immune to blades and blunt force. Melee only provokes it to attack everyone nearby. You must use your firearms to repel it. Only a fatal injury will force it to retreat back into the misty sea. Door 2, the Sequence Bridge. This is the Sequence Bridge, an endless, foggy highway suspended over a sea of clouds. But this bridge reacts violently to how you walk. You must keep moving in a specific dancing sequence to prevent the bridge from tearing you apart. If you fail, the bridge will swing violently, trying to fling you into the ocean below. Then, a storm hits with rain denser than water, followed by a sun that grows until it reaches a scorching 40 degrees Celsius. Finally, the bridge will crumble beneath your feet. Since the cycle repeats, your goal is to find the correct sequence of steps. If you can dance across the bridge without triggering the vibrations, you can wait out your 48 hours in relative peace. Check out more compilations right here.